some snacks. Some honey. Getting ready for Halloween. Welcome to another episode of Chats with Vlad. Episode 73, boys and girls. Something wicked this way comes. Not to steal from Ray Bradbury, but damn, that's a good title. It's late at night, boys and girls. Or is it early in the morning? Around this time, I'm not all that lucid. But I'm goddamn funny. Anyway, boys and girls, the things that I have to bring up tonight, it's not going to be a lot of flashy videos. And although we're getting closer to Halloween every day, and I do mean every day, as you can see, one of the new toys that I picked up. Eyes light up on him with two hands. For the way inflation is nowadays, boys and girls, it's honestly not bad. Anyway, on to more grim topics. As alluded to by Doom and Gloom and myself moments ago, this episode is on the wicked, boys and girls. And to start off with a story that you may or may not have heard of. There was a murderer who escaped from a Pennsylvania prison. He was supposed to be doing life. An illegal immigrant from Brazil. Indeed, boys and girls. 34-year-old Danilo Cavalcante. He's still on the lam 10 days after he escaped. He actually broke into this one guy's house, stole a peach, an orange, and some snap peas that were left on the counter. Obviously hungry. It's been said that they believe he has a cell phone on him, the way he's evaded police time and time again. You see, boys and girls, this guy, well, when he left Brazil, he'd already killed a woman. And then he came to America, and then he proceeded in stabbing his new girlfriend 38 times, boys and girls. In front of her kids. I don't know how many more cries for help our broken immigration system can give before somebody does something, boys and girls. They're letting MS-13 gang members in, and drug cartels, and human traffickers, and lots of bad people into our country. Why? Because they think that they're gonna vote Democrat. Well, like Mama Gump said, stupid is as stupid does. Which, by the way, brings us to our next topic, boys and girls. Oh my God. This is stupid of all stupid, boys and girls. You're gonna love this one. You see, recently Joe Biden had to admit he was wrong. And he had to start, well, we'll say patching the parts of the wall that Trump had built that weren't complete. Now, he's not doing it Trump's way. He's doing it his own way, a different type of wall completely. They scrapped the others, sold the others. And they started from scratch, which to me sounds wasteful as hell, but, well, at least the wall's getting built. They say it's even good. But, boys and girls, if that wasn't already enough whipped cream and cherry on top of the pie, this next one is going to tickle you pink. I mean, this is peachy keen here. Apparently, Mexico was caught building their own wall, and when asked why, they were told, the guy videotaping it, that because of the imminent American economic crash that's coming our way, that they were just getting ready for the onslaught of Americans, illegal Americans, that were going to cross the border over to Mexico. Serves you right. After all the bullshit we've had to put up with from Mexico for the last, forever. It's about time that you guys had to deal with us jumping over the fences and walls. They say that the truth is stranger than fiction, boys and girls. Well, I tend to agree, wouldn't you? Now, I want to know, boys and girls, speaking of strange things, I want to know why it appears, allegedly, that the blue states are killing off their people. The Maui fires that brought everything to people's attention. But what about Flint, Michigan, and their water source? What about Chicago for the last, 80 years or so, killing hundreds and hundreds, sometimes thousands of people? What about New York and Pennsylvania and any other blue state that's crime-ridden? What about the homeless problem of Oregon, of Washington, and of California? But if that wasn't bad enough, my God, there's this governor of New Mexico, boys and girls. Oh, this woman dresses and looks like the most generic Karen I've ever seen, boys and girls. Michelle L. Grissom. And guess what Michelle L. Grissom wants to do? Actually, what she tries to do as we're speaking right now. She's stripping New Mexico citizens of their Second Amendment rights under the guise of an emergency. I noticed that the Democrats always try to snatch power with emergencies, and they've been gearing up for another pandemic. It seems they've been gearing up with all kinds of weird alien things. I don't know, an alien invasion? A fake alien invasion? Who knows, boys and girls? But you have to admit, all of a sudden, there's a lot of UFO stories going on out there right now. And a lot of videos and a lot of footage. It's kind of suspicious. But am I still the conspiracy theorist? How come all my conspiracy theories, within a matter of sometimes months and sometimes years, become conspiracy fact? I've noticed a lot of conspiracy theorists have been, well, we'll just say they've been vindicated lately. and they'd no longer look very crazy. 20 years ago, if you told people there was aliens out there and they would be ignorant to think we were the only ones in this universe, they would have laughed at you. They would have called you crazy. Get the little men with the white coats and the butterfly nets on him. Indeed. Now, if you tell people that you don't believe in aliens, now you're nutters. What a confusing time we live in. A shout out to Oliver Anthony, by the way, because Uncle Vlad is definitely an old soul in a new world. But that's okay, boys and girls, because Uncle Vlad's gonna bring some of that old world love to this new world, and we're gonna shake it up. I was telling someone I care for deeply, my spouse earlier, that this is just one person, Uncle Vlad. But I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the ambulance drivers and the maintenance people and the teachers. What are they like when they go home? Indeed. You see, a lot of people think that we all take our masks off and show the real, true inner selves. But that's not true. We're always ourselves. I mean, if you're not you, who are you? But here's the thing, boys and girls. We're already us. But we can put on masks. And when we put on masks, that is when we are our true selves. That is when there's nothing to hide. And you see, with the way the world's getting now, boys and girls, there's more and more people like Uncle Vlad that they're donning their masks. They're finding their true inner selves, and they're letting them shine in all of their glory. But I think I've lectured you quite enough on that tonight. I think it's time for some funny ha-ha. Indeed. Why couldn't the candle get any sleep, boys and girls? Because there's no rest for the wicked. At a job interview, I was asked if I could perform well under pressure. I told them no, but I'd do a wicked Ziggy Stardust. Jesus promised the end of wicked people. Thor promised the end to the frost giants. Well, I don't see many frost giants, do you? Ray Bradbury wrote a book about Mitch McConnell's sex life, boys and girls. It was titled, Something Wicked This Way Comes. What do you call an evil genius in Boston, boys and girls? Wicked smart. Indeed. So, boys and girls, I woke my wife up with oral sex this morning. Oh, wicked, you ask, she said. What did she say? Indeed. I never said I was giving. What do wicked stepmother and a gag reflex have in common, boys and girls? They both keep you from getting to the ball. What do you call a wicked doctor from the Middle Ages? Why, medieval. I have a band. We're wicked sick. We all caught the flu, seriously. What killed the Wicked Witch of the West? Splash damage. And speaking of those evil sisters, how do you know the Wicked Witch of the East never had sex, boys and girls? Because she apparently never got wet. Why don't demons fear oxidization? Because there's no rust for the wicked. Well, boys and girls, that's about all I've got for you tonight. But before Uncle Vlad goes, I want you to think about this. Do you live in a blue state, or do you live in a red state? And if you live in a blue state, are you ready to die for it? Think about it!
Hey, boy. What do you think got tonight's episode? Did you like the Blue State Killings? The Brazilian escapee? Actually, I like the sharks. The sharks. Oh, hey, by the way, you got a few bones. Few bones? Wow. That must be hungry. Yeah. You can say so.